Hey guys, it's Drea and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having a good night, a good morning, a good afternoon. I don't know why I did it in that order, but I hope you're doing well. In today's video, we are going to be doing a what I eat in a week during final season. So a pretty busy time, but I thought it'd be fun to show you guys some meal ideas, meal food inspo during a time where we might be a little stressed, a little busy, a little overwhelmed with finals. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. We are starting this video on a Wednesday for no reason at all. We're just starting this video on a Wednesday. Here's 7 days of food inspo. So to start off, I had some chocolate wafers because they were just sitting on the table and practically asking me to eat them. So I had them. And then I started up the stove and cooked some egg whites because I've been really trying to eat a lot more protein in my meals lately. And then I threw in some spinach to spice it up a little before I got out these wraps. And then I cut an avocado, and I usually just use half when I make this breakfast and save the other half in the fridge to add to another meal in the near future. Then I mashed up that avocado and used it like a little spread before adding my egg whites and spinach. And then of course topped it off with some cheddar cheese, some sriracha, and then I just had it with some coffee with almond milk. Yay, lunchtime now, get excited. So I made a smoothie. I wasn't that hungry because I just worked out, and this is one of my go-tos. So it's just frozen mangoes, raspberries, and banana, and then I added my vanilla, vega, however you say it, protein powder, vanilla Greek yogurt, and coconut water. Literally so good. Please try it. Not even kidding though, this is probably one of the best fruit combos out there. Like, look how pretty that looks. So yeah, please try it. Or stop watching. Yeah, okay, bye. Okay, I'm starting to feel like my last voiceover was a little aggressive, but later that day I had mandarin oranges as a snack. And dinner was another wrap. Don't judge me, I'm just obsessed with wraps, and they're so easy to make because you can add literally anything and it tastes good. So I think this is the perfect time to say don't hate the player, hate the game. I really hope I use that right or I'm gonna sound really dumb. But yeah, I filled the wrap with hummus, spinach, and I like to meal prep chicken breast a lot and just leave it in the fridge so that I don't need to cook all the time. So this chicken, I just baked it with some lemon herb spices the night before, and here I cut it up, topped it with some cheddar cheese and you know the drill, added sriracha on the side, and that was my beautiful dinner. Later that evening, I got boba with my friend to de-stress a little, and look how pretty it was outside. Look at the cherry blossoms. It literally hurts to study when it looks like this, so I always try and get outside at least for a little.
In terms of hybrid events right now in our city.
Quite nice because you've got a room full of people.
When I went downstairs, my dad had warmed up some muffins, so I had a few pieces of that before I made some oatmeal, which is definitely one of my favorite breakfasts. I just use quick oats and I add flax seeds and chocolate almond milk. Then, depending on my mood, I'll switch up my fruits, and today was a strawberry kind of day, so that's what I had, and I topped it with peanut butter and just watched some YouTube while I ate. For lunch, I started by chopping up some mushrooms, and then medium firm tofu, then I first put the tofu in the pan and added some soy sauce for it to absorb before adding pepper and then the mushrooms. Then I added sesame oil and spinach, and I kind of just let it simmer, and I do this all on medium heat. And that was lunch. So easy to make and so yummy and filling. And partway through studying, I was feeling a little snacky, so I fiended some of my brother's Domino's Parmesan bites. Then for dinner, I started by being a dumbass, as you can see, and then I just ate some of my leftovers from lunch and some baby back ribs my mom made, and you're probably thinking, huh, what an interesting combo. And I agree, it really was, but it was also really good, as you can see from my reaction here. But yeah, that was Thursday. For lunch, I started by having some Cheetos while I questioned what I wanted to eat because that is a very hard decision that I make every single day. And then finally it just hit me, and this is what I made. So I decided to cut some pineapple, and in general what I like to do is cut a lot of fruit and just store it in the fridge so that I always have a nice snack ready for whenever I want it. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I got some vanilla Greek yogurt. This is the yogurt that I always get when I go to the supermarket, and I topped it with some pineapple, blueberries, and Camu puffs. Then for dinner, because the weather was so nice and it was so warm, like it hit 20 degrees, my family decided to go out and enjoy the weather. So we went to our favorite Malaysian restaurant and ate at their patio. After dinner, I kind of had a second dinner. I went to hang out with my friend and her mom made tacos, but I don't like tomatoes or onions, so I literally emptied out the taco and just had the shell with the lettuce, and I felt so dumb and I felt really bad, but my taste buds just don't like those foods, unfortunately. Then I had some gummies, and my friend and I ended the night by roasting marshmallows and having a nice deep talk, and yeah, that was how I ended my Friday.
Vibes. Oh my god, that looks so funny.
For breakfast on Saturday, we of course pulled out the wraps, and this time, along with the typical avocado, egg whites, spinach, and cheddar cheese, I also added a layer of prosciutto.
If you're heading for the coast, hearing voices.
Then for lunch, I was craving something sweet and light, so I made a smoothie bowl that I just filled with some of my go-to smoothie ingredients plus lemon juice, because I had a ton of lemons in the pantry that were gonna go bad soon, so I figured I would just toss it in here.
Kiss me slowly. We can turn the headlights off.
Then I topped it off with bananas and this really yummy cereal. And I ate it outside to get some fresh air before going back to study. Around 5-ish p.m. I had some Cheetos, of course, before I went out on a nice bike ride with my dad. And here's me being super excited about biking with no hands. And then for dinner, because I had to go back and study soon, I didn't have that much time to cook, so I had these Indonesian pastry things called pastel, and I just warmed it up, and inside there are noodles, eggs, and veggies. And then for dessert, I got out the pineapples I had cut the day before and literally devoured all of them because pineapples are just the best fruit ever. So yeah, that was what I ate on Saturday. On Sundays, I usually play tennis, but for the first time in weeks, I didn't, so I actually got to sleep in, which was super nice. And I started my day off with some brunch around 11-ish a.m. And I've been wanting to try baked oats for a while, so I figured today is the day. I was too lazy to use a blender here, but just a side note, now that I've actually been making baked oats following this video, I would recommend using a blender because even though it tastes pretty similar without one, I think the consistency is just better. But you know, you learn new things every day, so it's okay. But yeah, it was still really yummy, and that was brunch.
I'm really hot. I'm like sweating. You wanna try it?
Very nice.
I definitely will be making this again. This is just the perfect way to start my Sunday. Beautiful day, warm baked oats. After this, I'm gonna make a coffee. I'm gonna study. It's literally a perfect day. Hello, so it is currently 5:25. You can't see that, but it's 5:25. I've been studying this whole time and I'm so restless right now and I want to go on a walk, but I don't want to go on a walk alone. So I'm probably gonna go skip rope in the backyard right now because I have so much energy from just sitting in that chair. Oh my God. From just sitting in that chair for so long. So we're gonna go skip rope now until dinner because I just have so much energy and I need to get it out. So yeah, let's go.
Then for dinner, I steamed up some vegetables to go along with the Indonesian food we had at home, which were these fish cakes, egg, and lettuce, and I topped it with some peanut sauce and also ate some leftover eggplant fries.
Okay, so we are gonna make lunch right now. It's like 11:30. Not really lunch, more like a snack because I'm about to go to the gym. And I feel like as this video progresses, you're gonna see that my meal creativity is kind of going down, and that is just, what's the word? An analogy for how my brain is feeling, because I'm starting to feel a little stressed with exams. Like I'm literally biting my nails and that's so bad. But yeah, we're gonna make a little snack lunch kind of thing right now. And yeah, I'm going to the gym even though I'm so stressed with exams right now, because if I don't go to the gym, then I'll just feel restless and I won't be able to study anyway. So I might as well go to the gym, you know? Some thinking right there. Yeah, we're gonna eat some rice cakes and put stuff on it. Oh my gosh, I just realized that I didn't finish the black coffee that I made a few days ago. I don't know if this is still gonna taste good, but we'll see, because I don't want to waste it and I need caffeine. Oh my gosh, I just splashed in my face. Actually, no, I've had a coffee this morning. I don't really need caffeine, but I just don't want to waste it. So this is what we're working with. Old, like 3-day-old black coffee, 4-day-old maybe, 3-day-old black coffee, and this really good rice cake with chocolate and banana. Honestly, I'm satisfied. It's a good meal. Cheers, brother.
Aww. Then when I came home, I made my usual protein smoothie. All right, dinner now. This is a good one, so get excited. I started by peeling this giant sweet potato, and then I cut them into the shape of fries. Then I lined a baking sheet with aluminum foil and put the sweet potato on there along with some chicken breast, and I first drizzled some olive oil on all of that, and then on just the chicken I put some lemon and herb seasoning, and for the fries I put some chili flakes. Then I baked it all for 25 minutes at 400 degrees. While it baked, I snacked on some oranges and prosciutto, and when it was done I put the chicken on a bed of spinach and ate it all with some ketchup. Morning, guys. It is Tuesday. Here's our bar. It's a beautiful day outside. It's gonna be a great day. We're going to the gym, and then we're literally studying for our 2 exams before school's over. I'm done second year, baby. How does that work? How does that make sense? I still feel like a baby. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Like, especially with that sunlight coming in.
Hand down feel so far.
Then when I got home, I made some protein pancakes, and usually what I do is make a lot in case my family wants some, which usually happens because, you know, I'm just the ultimate chef. Who doesn't want what I cook? Anyway, these are super filling, and I just ate them with some fruit, peanut butter, and maple syrup while I did my journaling and manifestations. Then lunch was my go-to quick wrap with avocado, baked chicken, shredded cheese, and spinach. And when I finished that, I made a coffee to drink while studying. Ooh, this is another good dinner, so I don't know if you're ready for this, but I started by peeling a white sweet potato and cutting it up into some cubish-like shapes, and then I cut up a broccoli. Once I did that, I put the potatoes in the pan first and added some water to steam them. And when that was done, I added some cooked chicken breast, also cut into cubes, and then I added the broccoli and then this Pancakes curry sauce I get from Safeway. I just use the whole jar and add a little bit of water at the end to get all the leftover sauce from the bottom of the jar. Then I just stir it up a little and let it simmer, absorb, and soften up on medium-low heat. And that's it. So easy, and I just make a lot so that I don't have to cook my next few meals. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao!